Things that I would expect that you might allege is the inability of Palestinians to trust Israelis and to trust the agreements that they have. On the other hand, Israel did give back Gaza and the Sinai to Egypt and Egyptian control. There's been a long-standing treaty between Egypt and Israel that Israel has kept and Egypt has kept. Isn't there evidence that Israel would keep agreements and can be trusted?
Well, I think in the case of Egypt and Jordan, you can add to that, Israel has honored its obligations under the peace treaty with Egypt of 1978 and with Jordan in 1994. But with the Palestinians, it's a different story. I think the Israelis are yet to accept the fact that there is another people living on that same piece of land. We have come a long way from denying Israel's right to exist, trying to establish one democratic state in historic Palestine from the River Jordan to the Mediterranean Sea, where Jews, Muslims, and Christians can live all in peace and harmony, to our historic compromise in 1988, when the PLO, for the first time, recognized Israel's right to exist, accepted the establishment of a Palestinian state in the West Bank, the Gaza Strip, and I don't know if people are looking, if you can, just turn this, no, just please keep going. Keep going. I want the map of the whole land of Palestine. Okay, this is yeah. I mean, this is the partition plan of 1947. But in 1988, if you keep going, you will see two separate entities. Exactly, that's the one. In 1988, the PLO took the historic decision of accepting the establishment of a Palestinian state in the West Bank, the Gaza Strip, which constitute 22% of historic Palestine. The partition plan of 1947, which if you keep rolling, the one before, gave Israel almost 54% of the land, and the Arabs, the Palestinians, 46%. And in 1988, we said in order to end this conflict once and for all, we Palestinians are willing to accept the 22% of what used to be historic Palestine, establish a Palestinian state in the Gaza Strip and the West Bank, with East Jerusalem as its capital, in order to put an end to the conflict. What we are seeing today is an effort by the current Israeli government to compromise with us on our historic compromise. They want to share the 22% that we accepted as a base for a future Palestinian state. It's Israel's turn to accept the establishment of a Palestinian state. We have unequivocally did that in 1988, and we recognized Israel in 1993 as part of the Oslo Accords that were signed between the PLO and Israel. Until now, we haven't seen an official Israeli recognition of a future Palestinian state.